Hello people and welcome back to this next episode in my Let's Play Survival Minecraft journey. I am stood in my mate's base. Look, everybody loves a mate's base, everybody loves a sign. In amongst some of my old friends and my new friends, we got Foreman Beaver, we got Just a Figment MC, you can see Giant Bacon, we can see the Dewhurst sisters, we can see in the background there we can see Dunksby, we can see Awesome Gens Gaming. If you squint you can just about see Clubber Stomp. There are lots of people here already and we are going to put someone else in before we start our episode today, and that is going to be someone that's actually given me a bit of a hand so far, because as you know we have a number of other playlists in this channel, and I play things like Sky Wars and the like, and I've got some custom thumbs that I've got for those, and this person has actually helped me create those custom thumbs, so thank you very much. Spent Titan 34, really grateful for your help with these thumbs. I love the artwork that you've done for me, it's top notch. Thank you, Titan. Right, okay, so moving on steadily, we are going to do something bit of a gamble, this one, to be honest, people. I'm going to try and create a big wall mounted map, and I've started to put this kind of thing together, you know, having seen other people with these wall mounted maps, and they look kind of cool. But I've tried to make maps, and I think I've done it in previous episodes, and all I just get is the same map over and over again, and it doesn't make any sense. But I think I've worked out why. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make... Hang on, let's get this down here. That's some empty maps I've already made. Right, I'm going to make a... I'm just going to make a compass so as I can demonstrate how to make these maps. I can't remember if I've demonstrated how to make a map before. But basically you get a compass first of all, so you need redstone surrounded by some iron, so grab that compass. I'll have that redstone bag, thank you very much. And I've just realised I've got no paper again. Bad prep, really bad prep. So grab some paper. Good job that that is only just outside my window. And then to make the actual map, you put the compass in the middle and you surround it with paper like this, except obviously you can surround it a lot quicker than that, and then you get an empty map. Let's get rid of that paper first, and you see you get empty map, so the map hasn't basically loaded yet. Okay, so that's an empty map. So if I put this in my thing there, grab that paper, and then what happens is when you actually physically look at that map, it loads the block. There's a special name for it in Minecraft. I can't remember what it's called, but it's like it's either the block or the tick or something that basically represents this area where you're actually standing. There's like a almost like a map grid reference. You know, with a proper map you get 6-figure grid references like 46, 3, 27, 9 type thing. Well, this also has map squares the same way as a normal map would, which makes sense really when you think about it. So it loads this section of the map. So as you can see, if I look at my kind of where I am at the moment, I get my number 2, which is my empty map, and I look at it and it loads. Then it loads, and then it's no longer an empty map. It's got that kind of area that I'm stood in, that block, that tick, that area in it. And you can see, I don't know if you can see, I can't actually show you with the mouse because I just move around, but there's like a little white arrowy thing pointing down from Plains Mansion. It's actually really quite cool, it's quite zoomed in. You've got all of the mate's base there, you've got the various buildings, you've got the fort, you've got Plains Mansion. And that's the square that we're in. And if I move, you can see that that little white thing is going down to that crossroads, and if I turn, it points that way. If I turn that way, it points that way. And as a result of that, you can actually make good headway and you know where you are. You can make bigger maps, i.e. you can kind of zoom out. I'm not going to do that at the moment. I'm just going to make a big map for the sake of this episode. But what I'm going to try and do now is I'm going to try and collect all my bits up here. Except I can't drive because I'm terrible. And get the things that I need. And what I need in here is, what have I got? Oh, I did have some paper. Look, I was prepped. I'll take it back. You were prepped. I'm going to take these empty maps that I've got here. And I've got these item frames there, which I make out of sticks and leather. Have I got any leather? Oh, let me just show you how to make an item frame. I had some more sticks in there, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Right, so item frame. This is turning into a tutorial. Whoever thought that I would be tutoring? It's just the daftest thing ever. See, look, you can do it much quicker. And you get an item frame, and you can put things in the item frame. Then you get, let's put that there. So I've now got 10 item frames. But the cool thing about item frames, I'm going to do this upstairs on one of my bare walls, is that you can put things in them and they stay on the wall. So you can actually put like your sword and any armor pieces or some blocks, and you can make quite cool decorations using the item frames, and you don't lose the things that you put in there because it's kind of like almost like a one thing storage. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get my item frame. I've got 10. I'm only going to use 9, and I'm going to put them here like this. There we go, just like that. And then if I get my map and I bung it in that middle one, you'll notice when it's an item frame and a map, it fills up the no, I've just knocked it off. Full. Right, 4. Right, so get it in there. I get 2 and I put it in the item frame. See, it fills up the entire block, the entire size of the block. Whereas if I was to put, I don't know, let's say this ham hock in the item frame there, it just sits kind of in the frame like a picture. And if you bash it, you can take it back, which is kind of cool. But a map actually fills out the entirety of the frame. But I'm just going to get that map back. Oh look, you can turn it. If you left click it, you can turn the map around. But I want the map because I'm going to need to look at it. Right, so what we're going to do, have I got, let's just put these, I need one empty map. Right, there we go. So what we're going to, where am I going? It's because I'm looking at the map. I don't actually know what I'm doing. There you go. So if I come out now and I start to, if I look at my map now, if I travel kind of all the way along sideways on this road, if I come over this way, right, and I pull up my map, right, you'll notice I'm moving along this road, and obviously I'm going towards the edge of the map, aren't I? And oh, I've got to kind of slalom around my trees. And when you get to the edge of the map, watch what happens to that little white thing. It turns into basically nothing. It just keeps moving. I'm now off that map. So if I now open, I hope this works, otherwise I'm going to feel really silly. If I now open another map, and look, I'm along that map now. So I'm on the next grid reference bit, and I'm walking along there. So that's really cool, isn't it? Do you like that? I quite like that. So what you can do is you can just keep doing that over and over and make a bigger map and a bigger map and a bigger map and a bigger map and a bigger map. And I think that's really quite clever. So what I'm going to try and do here, right, so if I put that there, I'm just sort of splitting my maps up. Right, so if I go back to map 2, I'm now back on my original map. if I just run to get to the other end of the map, look, like so I'm going past the crossroads and you can see where I'm going. I'm going to keep going off the other end of this map. Very nearly there, very nearly there. And there we go. So we're off the edge of that map now. And then we go to 3. We look at the map. And we've got the next bit of map. So then, if we then go... Sorry, I'm really pleased with myself. I've learnt this. And I love learning new stuff in Minecraft. So when you guys feed back and say, oh, did you know if you do this? And did you know that if you do that? All of a sudden I learn loads of new stuff and it's really cool. So do not stop saying these things. I need to know everything. I need you to teach me the ins and outs. In fact, Notch, if you're watching this, and you're bound to be obviously because you're one of my largest fans, if you're watching this, please tell me what I've got to do. I don't think Notch is really going to be watching this somehow, but obviously Jeb is. Jeb watches everyone. So if we now then put that map in there, oh, and then pick it up again. We don't want to do that. Where are you? There you are. So if I then put that map in there, and then put that map in there, are you getting excited yet? Because I am. And then we go, and then that map in there, you get a bigger map. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go and make the maps that make those sections, and I'll be back in a minute. I'll see you shortly. And we're in the last section now, and I'm just going to open up that last map, and can you see in the top corner it's still grey? And what I realised was, I think I remember seeing this in one of the videos, that this is kind of the boundary of the render distance. So that's kind of, it hasn't rendered in my eyesight yet if I look that way. So can you see? So what I can do, if I point in that direction and just walk, if I walk, am I just going to fall off? It should start to render. Can you see it's just rendering off in the corner there until it's completely full? And there we go. So now we have a full map. I'm going to stick that map there. Right, so now I just need to get myself back to Plains Mansion, and we can try and put this map together on the wall like a little jigsaw, except I can't walk because I'm... Right, so here we go. We're nearly there. We're en route. There is Plains Mansion. So what I've done, as I say, I've kind of done a... You can get the same coverage in one map. Obviously, you can expand maps. I'm pretty sure I did this in a video before. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. But if you put your old map in the middle of the screen and you surround it with paper, you get a bigger map. I like the map kind of zooms out. I've noticed it doesn't work every single time, but the map zooms out. And then what you can do is that map then basically would cover the size of the map that we've got now within 9 maps, but just in one map. That was terrible English. But then what you do, you can make a bigger map by doing exactly the same thing we've just done, but you'll need to go further to the edge of the larger map to get your next section of map. And you'll need to do it, obviously you need to be quite clever, because you need to go not 1 block past but 2 blocks, I guess, to make it work. Right, so here we are. So here's the bit where we're going to try and be a little bit clever. So that one goes in there. Then we've got these are, I'm hoping these might not be in order, but let's look at number 2. Number 2 I think goes there. Yep. And number 3 goes there, and therefore number 4 should go there. Oh, I didn't finish rendering that corner. I'm going to take that one up. Right, I'm going to be back in a sec. I'm just going to render that corner. Okay, so we're wandering back and we've finished that rendering now. So that's much nicer in the corner. You can see all I had to do was walk towards that corner, and that was done. I put that there in that corner, so I've got a nice little bit. I've noticed I'm a little bit hungry. Let me just eat this mutton. No, I've just turned the thing around. Right, so if I eat this mutton, I'm such a messy eater. Look at the state of me. Right, have I got any other food apart from that apple? No, I'm just going to eat this apple as well because I've not got a lot of food there, have I? Right, so and then I've got these 3 maps. I've somehow picked up a dewberry sapling. Right, so and I'm not sure which way round these go either. So this is there, I think. No. Oh, I hope I've not built the wrong one. Right, so this is... No. Right, so let's put that one. Does that one look right, do you think? Not sure. What about that one? That one's definitely not right, so let's try that one there. No. Right, that one's right. So if we try that one there, that one's definitely not right there. Try it there instead. There we go. Right, it was turned around the wrong way. Right, where's that other empty? Where's that other map? There it is. Right, so we know this one needs to go there. Yeah, that's right. That's right. So there we have it. Full reveal. A large map of Oak Village, which actually looks really cool. I'm really pleased. It's quite a nice kind of scape of that map. What I'm interested to know, and I guess we'll find out fairly soon, is if I then expand the village, which obviously I plan to do, build more stuff, will it appear on this map automatically? Or is that map now a fixed picture and I have to, I guess, I don't know, remake a new map? I don't know. Maybe we'll find out. Maybe you can tell me. But all in all, very happy with my little Oak Village. Yay! That was me clapping myself because I'm quite pleased with myself. That's brilliant. Right, so if you like that, you know what you got to do. Launch your entire body, your family's body, your dog's body into that like button. Make sure it registers. And please do leave a comment. Let me know whether or not this is something that you knew, because if I know something you don't, that's amazing. Or any other comments, any ways that you can make this better, any ways that you can make faster, anything like that, because you guys know way more than I do. And also don't forget to hit that subscribe button, otherwise you'll never find out if when I build stuff it grows. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video. You take it easy. Bye now.